Good morning, everybody, or it might be afternoon, because, man, you guys do long meetings. So when I hugged Dean, he said, "Oh, my labor wife," which is absolutely right. I met Dean when he first got elected, and I got to tell you, he was my first union president that also became my friend. We started fighting together on Prop 32, Prop 30, and it was like we had known each other for years instead of just a really short time. And me, I came out of the Marine Corps, so I make lifelong friends. And I thought, Dean is the kind of guy that no matter when I call, he's going to come. Before even asking why, he's going to show up and be there for the fight. And so I've been absolutely honored to be in partnership with you, Dean. So I was a little nervous thinking about how I was going to talk about this. And so I thought I'd talk about it as we talk about it in Local 1000 and the 4 traits of leadership, right? The 4 traits of successful leaders. And so the first one being reflection. And so we take the time to think about what we're doing, have the opportunity to go over the different experiences and the things that you're doing. But also, more importantly, we teach our leaders to journal. And this isn't the journaling that I learned in 10th grade where you had to do it and it was part of your grade, so you wrote down anything and it didn't matter. This was really serious, thoughtful journaling so that you could look back because, sometimes as a leader, it gets hard you get that dark place and you're like, am I doing the right thing? Am I going the right way? And so I brought Dean a copy of our Local 1000 journal and a pen. And the second one is have a vision. And for me to tell you how closely Dean and I are interrelated, we actually had the same vision. And you have our choice, our future, but we had the same thing in the Local 1000 purpose statement. And it was a vision to see, both of us, to see our organizations beyond where they were right at that moment, to see it as being something bigger and something broader. We had a lot of talks about it. Dean invited me at the beginning to share the experiences that we went through in Local 1000, trying to get to the big change, much like you guys are. And I was really happy to be a part of that, so that's vision. The third one is relating and connecting. So in Local 1000, our big meeting we typically have in December. And after we won on Proposition 30 and 32, well, actually before that, we had Dean come in and he did a town hall with us. And our members, just hearing him on the phone, felt connected and they really liked him and they were like, oh, wow, he's great. So we brought him to our meeting, and our meeting is a little different. We do it in the round, so we have tables, but all the speakers speak from the middle of the room, and you're surrounded by our members. I got to tell you, most people who come in feel very uncomfortable with that. The year we had the governor come in, he felt very uncomfortable feeling people behind his back. He didn't, and he kept saying, everybody speaks from here? And looking around. And when Dean strode out onto the stage, he was immediately comfortable with Local 1000, comfortable with the situation. And my members did what I think is a high honor, and they claimed Dean for one of theirs. So Dean is an honorary member of Local 1000. So he related and connected with us. And the last thing you do is you create an experience. And I can tell by the things that are said, the things that were done, that has been something that's been in the forefront of what you've had in your president, Dean Vogel. He's created an experience not just for CTA. He's created the experience of CTA with everyone else. We have a much deeper and broader relationship, and for that I am eternally grateful. So I have one last gift. And I was thinking about what to do, how to do it, and everything else. And you know how it is trying to buy presents. And anyway, so we have this really nice picture of Nelson Mandela. And you look at it, and the picture changes, as you're going. And so on behalf of my 95,000 members and Local 1,000, and myself personally, to my union husband, Dean Vogel.